After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Hill brought in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. One more time, they tried Gibbs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. He'll run with Gibbs. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
Get this point.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Hill brought in motion. On third down, Jackson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. Play action now, Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception. I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He's got the first down and more than that. A gain of 15 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistake.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lions. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Back to throw, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Jackson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he'll take it on in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Good-looking drive rolls on. 18 more yards. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got it at the 3. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So now then, first and goal from the 1. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now Jackson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Off the play fake, Jackson. Working across the field, there goes Hill. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Again, it's Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Jackson up top again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Ravens will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Hill brought in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he'll be taken down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. That's complete. Calvin Austin, his first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The man in motion is Watson. A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens back within 7. It's 35-28. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Handoff, Gibbs running left. He's got room to the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. It's second down. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's caught by Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. 12 yards on the pickup. And that's a first down. Out of the gun. He'll throw. Under pressure. And down he goes. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Third and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's hauled in at the 2.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Out of his end zone, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. You go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Throwing again from his own end zone. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be brought down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Play action now. Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and short, Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side with Mitchell. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Hill brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. They'll go again with Mitchell. He gets free. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Hill brought in motion. Trying the left side, here's Mitchell. Space to run inside the 20. And he's got another one. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. Here's Gibbs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up. After this, it is 2nd down and 5. Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Here's Gibbs.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Now, 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone.
And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. And the Ravens have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens.